Hey there, people of the world. Welcome. It is Sessions with Stephanie. Now, I don't know where you are. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, people. But we have blunts and sessions today. We're not smoking no joints. We want no joints. No joints.
No.
So I don't know where you are in the world or what you're doing. If you're doing joints, blunts, bongs, bowls, apples, damn it, cans. God damn it, bring your shit together. Let's get it poppin'. We have the beautiful Rebecca Tingley Fox. Woo! Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How you doing, baby girl?
I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
I love that hair.
Yeah.
I have loved that haircut from when you shaved that side of your head.
It felt right.
What?
Yeah, it felt right.
I love that.
I think, I wanted to have that kind of like warrior feeling.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Well, you're
Yeah.
giving that. You're giving it love. I
Great.
love it.
It's
Yeah.
authentic.
Rebecca said she'd never have her own blunts.
I never have.
What? And I show the people your blunt, girl.
Okay.
Like we had to roll her own blunt. And
This
she's
is never,
gonna-
I don't
she's
think
gonna
this
have
ever.
her own. I mean, she's not a smoker like me, so she's gonna put that bitch out every now and then. But that's okay.
I'm gonna
We're
have to.
yes. It's all right.
I have smoked cigars. And I have
Really?
smoked joints. And
Like the
cigarettes.
cigars.
Yeah.
So I tried one when we went to the Bahamas. Girl, I couldn't one hit, and I was like, I'm good.
They're
I am
not
so
great,
good.
but my dad smokes them, so like it's a thing that I would do with my dad. Yeah. There's no boys in my family.
Yeah, I would do that too with a bunch of girls. Just like lay
Yeah.
by the pool and smoke some cigars. I wouldn't inhale though. I would. Just
You don't
probably-
inhale. You
Yeah.
kind of like just kind of
okay,
puff
just
it and
puff
let
it
the
and just look cool.
yeah, look like the tar get around your mouth and just kind of
Yeah.
there's a masculinity to it that
love
I
it.
enjoy.
Yes,
You know.
Yes. I watch Housewives of Potomac. And yes, I am a housewife junkie. I watch all the
You do?
housewives. Yes, and I am a
I'm
junkie.
gonna put this up.
But one of the girls, Monique Samuels, she smokes cigars. Yes, and it's so cool to watch her
Might
do it.
watch it.
And she's like this itty bitty, little black girl like me, like she's 5'2". I told you about my quarters. I play around with the quarters. But she sits around the pool and her friends, and they smoke cigars and they drink whiskey. I was like, look at this shit. Normally you would imagine men doing that, but I love to see women doing it. It's
Yeah.
so empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm for that. I'm
Yeah.
for that.
When I graduated from college, we had to pick like a restaurant to have your college dinner at, and I picked this this like very masculine steakhouse where everything was like what's it called when you just get everything's like on its own. There's like a fancy French word for it. So you don't get anything with a side. So you get
A la
just
carte.
a la carte. So
Yes,
everything's a la
a la
carte,
carte.
and it was very masculine and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted this like incredibly like where men wore suits, and I don't know what my obsession was. So we went there, we got steaks, it was red, it was dark, we got whiskey, like that's what I thought, this is my entree into the world. I'm gonna eat a fucking steak that costs $45, smoke a cigar, and drink whiskey with my dad. I thought this will
That's
Is it?
dope. That's dope. I like
I
that.
thought it was dope, but like when I look back on it, I think, ooh. Ooh.
And that was your graduation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
boss shit. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
I thought it was, but
I like that. I like that.
that's good.
So speaking of your dad, like how did you grow up? Like where did you grow up?
I grew up outside of Syracuse in a suburb. Syracuse, New York. It's not like a great city
I've never
or
been to New
place to go to. It's really, they've lost a lot of money over the years. It's like very snowy. My mom went to SU for her graduate degree, so that's how we ended up over there. And my mom was a teacher, became a principal of a school district, and then a superintendent. Then like a published author, like
Nice.
yeah. Yes. And then my dad was a social worker, and then he was a county administrator, and he provided services for all sorts of people. In Fort Drum, they moved to Watertown, where Fort Drum is.
Really?
Yeah, so they lived there for years and years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Nice.
they were good people. You know, they were good people in the community.
You say were.
No, they still are.
Oh,
Right?
girl.
But I mean,
Like-
I think for me, like being an artist coming out of that family, that really freaked them out because they were like community. They were service givers, and
Yeah.
I was like, me, you know, like take a look at me. So it was really. And the weird thing is, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to school to get an MSW, like to get a master's of social work.
Wow. My mom was a social worker. And she says it's draining, like it's emotionally draining, and
Life is
she would-
emotionally
She would
draining.
bring people home.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I'm through that part of my
That's a whole
life.
nother show. Yeah.
I got some boyfriends that way.
Whoa, I think that's dope. But that's like so selfless to want to do something like that.
It's all I got left.
But you're selfless. I think that's amazing. That's,
I don't know.
So did you you grew up in New York? Did you move around a lot? Or
No, not at all.
How did you end up in Tucson?
I don't fucking know, man.
It just happened.
I lived in New York for a bit, and then I lived in LA for a while, and then I wanted to get a PhD in rhetoric. I wanted to write about women's language in stand-up. And I wanted to get my doctorate. I wanted to write a book, and so I found this place in Tucson that had a department, and I met people in the department, and I was very much like supported in coming here, and this lady like was like, I'm gonna help you. So I moved here, and then I didn't get into that program.
What?
Right. So I've just been in fucking Tucson for no fucking reason for
No.
5 fucking years. Yeah.
What?
Yep. And then I met my husband. My daughter loves it.
Yes.
She's
Yeah.
doing great. And then my ex-husband moved here. So we're here. We're here. So we have to make this work.
Yeah. Your ex-husband, father of your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But
Yeah.
that's good. I love the whole.
Our
You
weird
know,
family.
blended family. Yes, because society these days makes it feel like they can't be a blended family. Like one side gotta hate the other side, and it really doesn't have
Yeah.
to be like that. Like there's precious cargo involved. There's a
True.
child involved that
Yeah.
people have to put their differences aside for, and I feel like adults get lost somewhere in that translation and then make it about them. So I actually think that's amazing.
It's been pretty cool. It took a long time.
Yeah.
You know, that like our marriage was terrible. He was so mean to me. He was just
Yeah.
so mean to me. So, you know, I was just so worried about him being around our kid a lot. Like
Yeah.
I thought, is he going to be mean? But he seems to be growing.
Yeah.
Seems to be, you know, the reasons that I married him to begin with, like those real truths about yourself, like a
Right.
really authentic person that cares about real things. Like, I mean, that's what I thought he was. I wouldn't have had a kid with him,
Right.
but
Absolutely.
he was just a wreck, and he took it out on me, you know. So
Yeah.
but he seems like he's grown.
Yeah. There's a rainbow at the end. So that's
Yes.
good. We're gonna take that. I mean,
Yeah, it's funny. It's like we like to talk to each other. We have a lot in common. Obviously, we
That's
shared
amazing.
lives. So, and he and Paul get along pretty
I think
well.
that's amazing because, like I said, there's a lot of adults that can't even do that for their children. So
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing. Like,
it
Yeah.
is.
like how has it been? You know, especially now with COVID, being a parent for you.
Honestly, it hasn't been that bad for us. We kind of looked out. Like our kid adapted pretty easily. She likes to edit stuff on her iPad. So like, screen time is creative time, work
okay.
time for her. She's
Yeah, learning
like learned how
time.
to do lots of like editing and done editing apps and stuff. So we kind of lucked out. Like if she was, want to do
That's
other
good.
things,
Yeah.
we would have a much tougher time. But she's adapted. We liked being at home.
I did too. And I thought like I was fucked up for wanting to be at home.
Yeah.
It was like we get to just be at home now.
Yeah, we really adapted quite well, all of us. And Piper got to go to a new school this year. She's loving it. She has a best friend now. Like she's
That's good.
where
So she goes to school
she
physically.
does.
Yeah.
She does.
How was that? Like, are teachers there? Because I've been hearing a lot of stuff like teachers are leaving.
I
people
do
are getting
think that's
sick.
happening. We're in a place that isn't happening, but I think it's the fucking luck of the draw. Honestly, she's at a school that just people are showing up for them. Parents are following protocols. It's not a hassle. Like everyone's trying to like do it right. So
That's good.
It's lucky.
That's good. That's good because it could be a shit show.
It is a shit show, and I have friends that were teachers that are just like
Right.
quit. It was like, that's it. I'm not fucking doing this anymore.
Like, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, my daughter's teacher last year, like she taught in a room that had like crosses all over the back of it for public school. That's
like
the room
church?
she taught in. Yeah, she taught in a Zoom classroom that was completely in a room that had crosses all like, placed.
My ass would be sitting back there like, ma'am,
This
it's all that
this would be
necessary.
your-
You're giving me conjuring vibes. I don't know if you about to do a seance on my kid. Bitch, can you move at least 3 of them, please? Thank you.
This would be, look, it's like you're teaching.
Right. Look, yeah, and I got my
Listen.
blood right here. All right, kids, if you make your way to my wall, disregard my plants. I would be that teacher. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be that teacher with the
I don't
blunt in
know
my
how to do it.
hand
Yeah, but
and be
you're-
like, okay, y'all go. Look, I'm doing like this. Y'all go to page number, blunt all it. Yes, that would be me. I got my cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup, kids. Just follow me. Follow through. Get your pages out. Ain't nobody got time for COVID.
They really don't.
I'm sorry. Like COVID, Omicron, and them, Omarion, they are serving people out there. You hear me? Like, I don't have time for that. Like, there's these
How's it going
variants.
teaching your kids?
It's going.
They sit there and you do this?
No, they sit at the dining table. They are off limits. This space right here is off limits. This is where I come and I pray. I be like, Lord Jesus, I don't know what I'm going through right now.
So do you sit them down at your table?
Yep, they sit down at the table.
Okay. And do you like stand in front of them and
Nope, I don't
explain
have.
things?
The good thing is I don't
What do
have
you
to
do?
monitor them because if I give them stuff to do, for example, with Johnny, right now
You've got
reading
them
is our
fucking
thing.
trained.
Thank you.
I'm so
I
impressed.
feel like I don't have this shit together.
Oh my
America.
god.
Okay,
Oh my
no.
god. No, you've got it.
I appreciate that
No,
because
you're
it
doing great.
is. I feel like a hamster sometimes. It's a job.
No,
Thank
you're
God
doing great.
for my
I think-
husband, because sometimes single moms out there. Let me just put this out and just do this real quick. Single moms right here.
I don't know how they're doing it.
I don't know how y'all doing it because I have a partner. I have a whole husband out here. And sometimes we be looking at each other, smoking together, drinking like, whoo. Where's the tunnel? Where's the end of the tunnel? Because we about to, no. It's hard out here. So, big ups to single moms. It's hard. Thank God I don't have to really do too much for my kids. I give them, because us as parents, we're not equipped to be teachers too. Like I didn't go to school to be a teacher.
No.
I went to school to be a detective. I wanted to do I have a bachelor's in criminal justice. I want to be a detective, which I never ended up doing because
I thought this might be an
they can't smoke
investigation.
and I
I
can't
thought this
not
was going to be
smoke.
an investigative podcast. I had a feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is just me getting to know my people.
I think-
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yes. This is really,
Alright,
that's
alright.
how this started. It was just me getting to know my people.
Uh-huh.
I smoke a lot and I like to talk to people. I like to get to know people. And people are very interesting to me because I come from a way different background than most people that I've met here. So
right.
I like to, swap stories, see what's popping.
Tell me a story. Tell me how it's been going for you.
It's been going okay. This has just become an interview. She's interviewing me now.
Well,
I
mean, what did your dad do? What did your
My dad was a doctor for 37 years.
Yeah.
I think it's more than that. We're smoking and I'm high. But yeah, he was into preventative medicine. I think they had to forge his birth certificate a few times so he could go into school because he was too young. Yes.
Oh.
So, according to us, my dad passed away at 75, but technically we think he was 70.
Oh.
So no one really knows. Yeah. But it's a bizarre thing. But yeah, he was in preventive medicine. My mom was a professor.
So pretty smart, like educated people.
Oh, very, yes.
Yeah. What were their expectations of you?
Oh, I think it was very high. That's why sometimes I feel like I fucked up when I joined the army.
That's what I wonder. Yeah. They're not.
And one thing I loved about my parents were they never judged us. It was always
Why did you do it?
your path.
Why did you do it?
Why did I join the army?
Yes, why did you join the army?
I was trying to get out of a situation that I wasn't happy with. I was 17 in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I had moved to Chicago 3.5 years prior to that to meet my mom, my biological mom, and it wasn't working out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't working out, so I needed an out, and my out was the military. And so
I just went to a Renaissance festival. I tried to run away with a jouster. I joined the fucking military.
Oh, what? A jester?
A jouster? Like it's like a guy that like rides a horse and like pretends to joust at Renaissance festivals across.
What?
That's what I tried to run away. At that point, that same point where you're like, I fucked up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I tried to run away into a Renaissance festival, and my parents were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But I didn't go to the army is like, you must have thought when you were signing the papers, and you like how much did you really realize?
I was actually excited to go. I was gonna do the Navy.
Okay.
And the only reason why I didn't join the Navy.
What did you think was gonna happen when you joined, though?
I knew that it would be physical.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was used to physical because I played soccer. So I was like, it can't be that bad.
Right,
I was like, it can't be that bad.
Right.
And I had a friend that was supposed to join with me.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were supposed to go to battle buddy system.
Did she not show up?
No, this bitch got into a fight at basic training and got kicked the fuck out. Then I found out, bitch, you're on your own. Thanks a lot, fucking Cassie. Thanks, Cassie.
Thanks, Cassie.
I went through the fucking 6 years by myself.
How many Cassie friends have you had? I've had a few. I've had a fucking few.
Like, let's join together.
Support.
Let's do this thing together.
Yeah,
it didn't work out. Have you always smoked weed, or when did you start smoking weed?
I mean, I had a little bit of it in high school. Not a lot, but a little bit, and then it wasn't my drug of choice. Like it didn't catch me the way that alcohol did.
Yeah.
I love alcohol, so smoking was not the same feeling.
As drinking.
So it was always around. Like everybody I knew always smoked weed, but I never had a bong. I never had a weed dealer.
Right.
So I've never really. Just in the last year or so, I've been more like smoking a pen or eating edibles more often. Because I'm cutting down on drinking finally.
Oh, that's good.
And so weed helps, yeah.
How is that going, not drinking?
Better. I mean, it's hard to stop doing something you've been doing for so long, and like believing that you'll actually feel better.
Do you feel better?
Yes.
Good.
Like ridiculously so. And so it's an embarrassing realization, but like the addictive pull of it is so strong.
Yeah.
It's so strong. So like really trying to just
I like that.
not do it.
Yeah.
When it's and like trying to actually admit that there is separating out the
Yes.
actual feelings of like, this is really pulling me. And I've
Yes.
decided, instead of just being like, we'll just see what happens tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll drink.
That's how I used to be
It's
with
so
cigarettes.
tough. Yeah.
And I used to tell myself, I'm not addicted to cigarettes. I can quit.
Yeah.
And then a little voice would be like, well, quit then, bitch.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, well, not tomorrow.
Yeah, it really, and my brain works weird. Like it's like I put that thought in there a while ago, and then my brain like did its own thing until it kind of, like I think about it, but I can't quite get to the right answer for a while.
Right.
And then finally I feel like my brain will be like, here you go, you ready? I'm like,
Right.
great, let's do this.
I
So
like that. I like that.
it's a pain in the ass. Like I wish I was a person that could be like, I'm making this change and decision
And just do it.
and just do it.
But I feel like
Discipline. I don't have it.
I mean, it takes.
But
You
you
have.
have
I think you have it because you're doing it right now.
It took forever. It's like
That's
such a long fucking
That's exactly what
conversation.
discipline is. Like I didn't go to the army and start waking up and got used to waking up at 5 a.m. Bitch, I was pissed the fuck off the
How
first
long did
night.
it take you?
Oh, it took the whole 6 years. Because now I wake up at 6 a.m. for no fucking reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's in there forever.
So that was not a choice, but I feel like that's the discipline that you have right there. It's like you have to get used to something. You know what I'm saying? When you can just get up and do it.
I'm looking
and you've
forward
done
to it, a little bit more time so that this just like eases away.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. You're doing it. Like what?
It sucks.
So when you used to smoke weed, what's the kind of like? Okay, now if you smoke weed now.
Okay.
What's your fun things to do when you're high?
I'm really not a great weed smoker. It makes me too anxious. So like, I'm not someone that like was like, let's go draw, or like go out into the woods. Like I think too much. I like go to the ends of my existential questions about like what is my life about. Like it's not an easy drug for me.
See, I think a lot too when I get high.
Yeah.
But it takes me to such a creative space.
For me, it's alcohol. Like a certain amount of alcohol, like will put me in this mindset that feels like it opens, and then I can write, I don't know, 20 jokes. Like I have connection to this other part of myself that feels free. But it's obviously we know it's
we know
bullshit.
what it is.
It's addiction and it's bullshit. But we never did that for me.
Okay.
So it's more like it helps me not drink.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
It helps you not drink.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't have to drink every day. I don't drink every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 9 times out of 10, I will only really drink when like I go places, I go out, Every now and then I'll have a glass of wine too at home, especially with this homeschooling shit.
Right.
But I'm not having a glass of wine at 8 a.m.
No, me neither. But not that type of drinker.
Right,
But it was just so consistent.
Yeah,
That
I can dig it. I can dig it. You want to play a game?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna do quick dabs.
What's this? Okay.
No, don't worry. You don't have to do no dabs. They're questions, rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Just call them quick dabs because it's a smoking show.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my! I don't even.
We are high. So
right, but I'm so dumb. I'm like, I thought this was.
Speaking of dumb, let me tell you about the dumb moment that I just had today. Okay. So before my guests come, I text them and I ask them, what do they like to drink? What do they like to eat? She texts and says LaCroix. I'm like, okay, I've never heard of LaCroix liquor, but I'll go to the store and try to find it. So I'm telling my husband I need to go find LaCroix. We in the store. I'm like, sir, can you tell me what the LaCroix liquor is? He's like, sparkling water. I was like, no. It's liquor, and she wants the dry January, because that's what the fuck she put in parentheses, which I asked her what she wanted. She said LaCroix, put in parentheses, dry January. I was like, I got it. I can follow directions, okay? She wants specifically LaCroix dry January. And my husband's like, babe, that means she's not drinking. I said, what? Damn it. Motherfuckers gotta be more specific, okay? Tell me that you ain't drinking, motherfucker. Because I went to the store
Oh my gosh.
and that motherfucker could probably...
It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say,
Really?
like, I am not drinking.
Oh, I
'Cause
could just...
Oh my gosh, alcohol has so much shame attached to it.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know. I live my life with like, ain't no shame in my motherfucking.
I'm
just gonna
so
tell you
jealous.
what it is.
I'm so jealous.
But
I
you-
would love it if I didn't
No,
feel
like I feel like everybody has that ability. Just don't give a fuck. Don't.
that.
Because what it is,
I'm gonna
what,
try really
what
hard
is
not to
it?
give a fuck.
What is
Oh.
it about another person's thought of you that bothers you?
It's ingrained. It's just that there's shame in the things that I've been through. There's shame. Alcohol and like AA, like part of the 12 steps is apologizing to everyone you ever knew while you were drinking, as if there's like drinking is a moral failing. Right? So like, it is a thing that is equated with drinking too much is equated with like a shameful moral failing that you would have to apologize to everybody you know.
I used to be ashamed
Like
of
that's
smoking
ridiculous.
around my family because, like you said, everyone's educated, they got really good jobs, and I come around smoking, and then one day I just didn't give a fuck. I lit that blunt in front of everybody and just... And I didn't give a fuck. And
That's
ever since
fucking
I
power.
stopped
I like
giving a
it.
fuck,
Yeah.
they respected me more. Like,
They did.
They would come to my house and they'd be like, oh, you can, we don't care that you smoke. I know you don't, motherfucker. I'm about to smoke in here. The fuck? You know what I mean? But it's like, don't give that power to anyone. You are the owner of your life. You're allowed to fuck up. That's why it's your life. It's called a lesson. It ain't gonna be a lesson. Everybody got it right. But this is how I look at it. And I would hope that you can. If you don't learn anything from me, because you said that you like that, you're right. If you don't learn anything from me, just take this little piece with you.
I like learning from you.
Okay. Their thought of you has no fucking power over you. It's just their thought. And that's all it is, a thought. It has no power over you.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And
you're
then
right.
when you think that,
Right.
okay, I am so ashamed of the things that I've done in my life. Think about, and I know that you can think about lots of other people who publicly have done some fucked up shit. I'll give you 3. Epstein, Donald Trump, and the goddamn
Oh man. Like
Kyle
just
Rittenhouse.
listening
This
to
is off the
those.
top of my head.
Yeah,
You know
just
what I'm
listening
saying?
to things
Like,
about
those
men
are
like
people that
that
have
make
done
me
fucked up
fucking
shit
nuts. They make
in
me
the
feel
eyes of the
insane.
public. So you
Right.
drinking, girl, that's cupcakes. What the fuck are we-
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. It's definitely just
It's
an internal. It's an internal thrashing. It's a, it's a fear of
Don't let that
weakness.
bother
It's
you.
a fear of like, who are you? Like,
You
what
got
are
that warrior cut, like you said.
Right. I mean, listen, I have all these feelings, but you see what the fuck I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you how I feel, but the way that I behave and what I do is
It's different.
it's clear.
Yeah.
So
you have
but
that,
the
though. You
feeling of
have-
it is
You have that power to not give a fuck. So
yeah. It depends. It's like certain topics or things that I'm like, I do not
give
I don't
two shits
care
about.
at
Yes.
all what any of these people think about any of this. For me, it's more about the general idea of the world. Like I take it on in a too heavy of a cloud of like how people are treated, these like larger, like heavy. Which I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, but I do take it.
Yeah.
So that being said, like my favorite thing is when I'm doing what I should be doing, like what I believe I should be doing, and if that's public, if that bothers people, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care because I know that what I'm doing is sound. You don't have to like it, but it's sound. It's like structured correctly. I'm like doing my best. It's honest. It's authentic. It's clear. Like I'm not doing any bullshit.
And that's all that matters.
Right. So that stuff is
Yeah.
that's that stuff. But the internal, depression that I struggle with is like this other worldly
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
And so getting more time on the other side where you're like, I've got this.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what I'm working towards.
Good.
Not drinking,
Yes.
you know, trying to actually do something with my
And
life.
you're doing it, girl.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
It's
I
a
like
pain in
that.
the, it's, ugh.
It's okay. Let's get you a little light. Okay, let's play a game.
Is this too serious?
No, this is a fun game.
Is this too serious?
Yeah. And it's gonna be more
Okay.
fun if you answer fast.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
my best.
Okay? Okay. I'm so excited for your answers because I know you're a little high.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate.
Big dick or good looks?
Good looks.
Bomb head or lots of money?
Bomb head.
Okay. Action or comedy?
Action or comedy? Ugh. It's pretty equal.
Yeah? Gotta pick one.
I have to pick one.
Yes.
Comedy.
Okay. All right. Kill, marry, fuck.
Oh my god.
Yes, this is good. Jack Black, Kyle Rittenhouse, Jake Paul.
Okay, well, oh, that's a tough one. Kill, marry, fuck.
Yes.
I can only kill one of them.
Yes.
Shit. Okay. I guess who has a better? Okay, Kyle Rittenhouse has a better chance. Okay, so kill Jake Paul, marry Kyle Rittenhouse because I. Oh no! Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. Marry Jack Black.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Okay.
he's just an idiot. Like
Yes.
he's not even anything yet. I could get rid of that.
All right. Drunk sex or high sex?
Drunk sex.
Okay. Polygamy or monogamy?
Monogamy.
Okay. Missionary or back shots?
Missionary.
Okay. Would you rather big ass or big titties?
Big ass.
Okay. Would you like a big dick, no stroke, or a little dick and can rock the boat?
Little dick rock the boat.
Okay. iPhone or Android?
Come on.
Would you rather date older or younger?
Oh man, that's both so badly.
Which one though?
I mean, I'm not dating anymore.
Yeah, you are married. Is he
Yeah.
older or younger?
Please. He's younger than me.
Is he?
Everybody
I didn't
knows
know
that.
that.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Wine or liquor?
Liquor.
Soccer or hockey?
Soccer.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick Lamar.
Loyalty or respect?
Respect.
Okay. Why?
Why what?
For the respect. Those are the questions.
I mean, I just want to do what I'm doing, you know, and like people aren't loyal. In my experience, I haven't experienced a lot of loyalty. You know, I feel that people are fickle. That's my experience.
Yeah.
So things that have been meant more to me is respect. That like, just that. I like that. I like the feeling people are like, all right, what you're doing is, I'm fine with it. You know, you don't have to like me. You don't have to love me. You don't have to, but like respect, I can.
Just respect me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a tagline too for one of the housewives.
What?
I can't remember which one it is. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. I was like, damn girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Okay, yeah.
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 I mean, that's definitely how I feel about doing the stand-up that I do.
Nice.
Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't have to like this thing that I'm doing, but
respect it.
But I mean, obviously,
art.
there's a right.
I like that.
You know, like, and
'Cause,
that's like
yes,
my
'cause
buddies.
a lot of
My
people-
buddies across the aisle, dudes that I'm friends with. That's what our friendship is about.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, the respect of like you write good jokes. You like, care about comedy.
Yes.
Like that, it's respect based.
Yeah.
So do you do the work? Do you have the skill to care about this? Those
Yeah.
are my friends.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, so they don't like me.
Nice. Talk about Ablazed and Amused.
It's a fun show. I think this is our third one.
That's
It's
coming up on the 25th.
yeah, it's coming
I'm
up
gonna
on
be on
Tuesday.
that.
Oh yeah, it's a really good lineup.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
No,
It's
I don't even know
nice.
who's on it because when you posted the
Oh
flyer,
yeah, it's very.
just, yeah.
You have to kind of find
I
out.
like that. I like the discreetness in it. Like, just come to these motherfucking shows.
It's gonna be
motherfucker.
good. It's gonna be good. Come on in.
I'm gonna be on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's a good lineup. I like it a lot. And so it's a space that you can dab and vape inside. You can smoke weed on the patio. They have a full bar. They have a restaurant, and people just chill out and smoke weed. And then we have this really good show. Like we have a piano player that plays jazz, and just people do really good sets. They have a good time. They entertain.
Nice.
And people,
it's ran by you and your husband.
Yeah, and I would say Autumn and Matt.
Okay. Okay, so it's the four of you. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I largely produce it. It's like kind of my baby, but they're my people that I work with to make it happen every week.
I love it.
It's pretty cool. It's a fun show. People that have done it, I think, have really liked it. We've been able to pay pretty well.
Nice.
For the community. And it's just, I just like the vibe. Like, I just really want that vibe of like a small comedy room that people
where you can
like
get high.
Yeah, and really
thing.
enjoy
That's
it.
my kind of room.
I really enjoy it and really trust that the person on stage is going to be funny and it's going to, you can just like sit back and be like, entertain me, you know? Like, I want comics to feel that way. That they have a chance to just be like, here's my stuff.
Yes.
Enjoy it. You know, like that's what's really fun about that show because I think it goes well for the audience and well for comics, which is my favorite thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's
Way to
pretty
go.
cool.
I love women in these kind of positions that can, help other women and just help the community. Like, that's dope. I love that. I love that you got your hubby, Richie, just supporting you.
We're a good partnership creatively. We really jive, so it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, we do all this, everything together. We create the whole thing. We have a good, what we're good at is symbiotic. It's really fun.
Speaking
like you guys,
of that, because
right?
we're all newly married.
Yeah.
Freshly newly married. Yeah.
We're almost at a year.
Yeah. I just had my year.
You guys just had your year.
Yeah, we just had our year.
Oh my
And you're coming up on your year.
Yes.
So tell me, like, how was that?
Oh
This
my
whole
gosh.
new
It's great.
1 year of marriage. Tell me, how has that been for you guys?
Oh man, it's been, we're really excited. We're like, let's get to the year.
Yes.
It has been tough. It changes like the real expectations of what you expect from one another. Like you're doing it, but like that deepening of it, that promise is really cool.
Yeah. And Piper's loving it too.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
It's a
Guys.
weirdly
I remember
lovely.
just seeing you guys' love, and I was like, one day you guys would just always together. I was like,
Yeah. Yep.
I like this little thing that's happening. And then y'all got married, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, we like
there's
each other.
a few of us 2021 brides. Yes. I was so just ecstatic for you guys. I'm so happy for
we
you
have a
guys.
really good time. Paul's he's a lovely person.
Yes, and he's a banging chef.
Yeah, and he's just...
Because I need to get him on here so
He's
he can talk
funny
about
as
his
fuck.
recipes.
He's so funny. We laugh our heads off, and like, it's just we like.
That's like so important. I feel like if your other person can make you laugh.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
both of you are fucking comedians. I feel like that's that's like
You
relationship
have a
gold.
lot. Yeah.
Yes, you both can make each other laugh.
Yeah, and we get each other's like senses of humor, and just like we enjoy each other's talents. Just like it's fun to have like a fan in the house, right?
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Like you want
I've been
your...
watching you just glow talking about him, and that's
But you
just
want,
beautiful.
the person that you love to just like, and it's. it feels embarrassing to talk about. Like, you just don't want to say, like, this is what it's like, but it's so nice,
no,
you know.
talk about it.
I mean,
scream
you know,
that shit to the rooftops.
Right. I mean, and then you make plans together, and you know, like, you know, there's just stuff about it that's really, you know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's very
beautiful.
lovely. It's like
beautiful.
finding this other way.
Yes, and I wish you guys nothing but like the best and forever love.
I hope so, but
guys,
you know
what
where
you guys have it's just beautiful
it's
to watch.
very deep.
It is.
It's very
I love to
so.
watch you guys. I do. It's so like, you know, like you cannot make a, like you can't. It's so hard to find that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you can't force love like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like, it just has to go.
Yeah. I mean,
And you guys
have you
go.
been in love besides Trey?
No.
Oh.
Like I thought I was married before, and I thought I was, and I realized like well in early that it was not it, you know.
Oh.
But like with him, if he's upset, it bothers me.
Yeah.
Even if it's something that has nothing to do with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could go outside and have an argument with the neighbor, and if just because he comes in upset, that bothers me.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to go outside and fuck this neighbor
Right,
up,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I know that like I love him. You
Yeah,
know?
they're like part of your body.
Yeah, like
they're your family.
His yes.
Yeah, just
You gotta find your love people, like you know.
it's pretty great.
It's great to look at us like so giggling like little schoolgirls and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
just
so nice.
love. Like when you find love like that, you feel like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on women in the bar scene and strip club workplace?
I don't. Is there more to that question?
Well, there is. Let me tell you why I say this. So the husband and I, we went. We went to a bar, and this is around close to. It was in December, yes, because it was cold. And we go to It's a bar. It's a bar. It's like a club scene, and it's sort of inside and out because it's open to where you can. The outside flows in, you know, but there's heaters here and there, and it's a nice ambiance. It's beautiful, right? And we noticed that all of the bartenders, ladies, have on these cute Santa outfits that are like, you know, it's a hoodie, it's long sleeve, but then it's like a bathing suit. And most of them have actually not most of them, all of them have their asses out.
Is this Los Ojos?
I don't remember what it's called.
Is it here in town?
It's in Phoenix.
Okay.
And the guys are in regular clothes with Santa hats. You know. So I was
That's
just
so right.
and I'm watching them, you know.
Yeah.
Some of them are freezing, but they're hopping around and just doing their job, you know. And I'm fully clothed now. Right. I got jeans, a jacket, a leather jacket, and a bitch is still sitting and snuggling up to my man like, baby, I'm still cold. I need you to come closer.
Oh, man.
You know, so I can only imagine how cold these women are. And then a thought goes to my mind, like, are they forced to wear that uniform?
What? Of course they are.
But then, what if they didn't? Because the few that didn't were in uniform had another hoodie on, but nothing in the legs. Like all of them still had their booty out. Everybody had their booty out.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, is it the option? Did they even have the option of covering themselves?
I bet
you
not.
know what I mean?
I bet the
and
option
why
was
do
like
men get the option of wearing whatever the fuck they wanted in a Santa hat? And that bothered me because I was like,
Yeah.
you get high, you start thinking, and I started thinking, is the owner of this club a man? Because if it was a woman, I don't think she'd put girls in that kind of shit.
It really depends on, you know, the morality of the person that owns the club.
Right.
Right.
And I thought if it was a man, because now
I've known immoral women, but the likelihood
yes,
probably a dude, right?
Now I'm almost positive they had tons of guys come buy drinks just to look at those girls.
Oh, sure.
And
yeah.
you know, and I'm pretty sure whatever they were trying to do worked.
Right.
But my question is, at the expense of who? Because my child ain't finna catch no pneumonia because of the job.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? As a
Right.
parent. Because I'm looking at all of them like, these are people's kids.
Right.
Some of them look like somebody's wife.
I'm sure.
You understand what then it made me think. It had me thinking for days, and I was just like, damn, like, as women, is that what we've become? Like, are we just objects to people? Like, is that what we are?
Yes, that's what we are.
You know
that's
what I'm
we
saying?
are.
Is that what we are? Like,
yes.
are we just a selling point of something?
Yes.
And why? And if that's why?
But also you can work outside of that idea. But you know, it's also a place to make money. So
It's insane.
It is. But they can do it. Everybody has the choice to do it, I guess.
Yeah. Which leads us to our next topic because
Which
it's
is?
Having the talk with your kids.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Oh God. No, I don't even want to do it. I'm like, no way.
Really?
I mean, I will do it, but I'm not.
You're not looking forward to it?
Not right now. I really. Not right now.
So
I'd really like to not have to do it. I mean, if I have to do it, it'll be as straightforward as possible. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Okay, how did it go? Tell me what
you know I'm a comedian already.
Tell me.
Yeah, so I'm a comedian already, and you already know I'm like I'm straightforward.
Okay.
So I just joke about everything in a serious way, if that makes sense. So it's like, so you know that all these little motherfuckers want is just to get your cookies, and that's about it. After they get your cookies, that's it. They put the cookie jar back, and they don't fucking run about your cookies no more. They go into the next cookie jar. And she'll laugh about it a little bit. I'm like, nah, but it's the truth, Like, yeah, they're gonna whisper sweet nothings in your ear till they get what they want, and then after that, it's on to the next person.
Right.
So you gotta treat them the way they treat you.
Right.
Whisper sweet nothings in their ear and don't give them shit.
Right.
And then we just joke about like that. Now the talk with my son, that's gonna be the hard one because we already are. I feel like he's the mini me.
Oh.
He's a little comedian.
Right.
So me trying to play with him, he might take that and just be like, oh yeah, she bullshitting. No, I need you to take this seriously. I need to take this real seriously. Because right now, I can tell little girls like him.
Oh, he's charming.
I got a few neighbors that they come ring my doorbell at 8 a.m. Johnny come out and play. And it's cute and all right now. It really is, because he has no idea. He has no concept on any of it. None. And he's never been to school, so...
Right.
Yeah, so having that talk is... How old is your daughter?
10.
Okay. When I was in... No. I don't think I've ever encountered... I think the youngest person I've encountered that got pregnant was when I was in high school, and one of my friend's sisters got pregnant at 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's really young.
That's why I asked, when do you have that talk with them? When are you supposed to? There's no manual on that.
I mean, anytime we've gotten close to it, it's like she has a sense that there's this thing behind the door. She knows it, and she's like just fine knowing near it and not knowing it.
I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah, so so I think it's not like we haven't even broached it, but she's not there yet. I mean, but as soon as she is.
Still like, ew.
She's more like, no, she's more just like, everyone's cool.
Yeah.
Like not really.
Yeah.
More of that new kind of genderless friendship type of generation.
Yes.
That seems like what. That seems like
everyone.
What. Yeah, because she's had best friends that are boys. She's got a best friend that's a girl. Like she's.
But she hasn't said this boy likes me or I like
Oh yeah,
this
no,
boy.
yeah. She and her boy best friend, like they had some love between them, with like some letters and
What does
things
that
like
mean?
that.
They had some love.
They sent
That's
each
so
other a
cute.
couple of cards, you know, with like rhyming poems. You know, just I mean, and they played
Kids
Roblox
these days
together.
are so creative.
Yeah, they were really sweet to each other. They're both like super smart and nerdy, you know. So they were just like really good really good friends. Like they got each other. And now she's got a friend that's a girl, and they just get each other and they hang out. Like I'm so happy for her. Like
That's so sweet. That's
you know,
cute.
like I didn't really have a best friend during that period of time.
Yeah.
And it's something that I just think would have been so awesome.
To have,
Yeah.
yeah. I was kind of a loner too. I mean, I flocked to all the other loners, but
Yeah.
we would just all hang out. I didn't have like a best friend or
Yeah,
anything like
yeah.
that.
I had more of like groups that I hung out
Mhm.
with. And then I started doing theater, which was a whole other like weird group, you know. But she's very friendly, and you know, she's very relaxed.
That's good. It
Yeah.
sounds like you have. I feel like there's some kids that have old souls, and it sounds like you have a kid that has like this old soul, like they've been here before. It's almost like they're so in tune with
She's
themselves.
very steady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's
like
pretty
that. That's how
neat.
my
Yeah.
daughter is.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like she's been here before. She's amazingly chill.
Very perceptive.
Like I feel like that would
Your
be my balance. And she's a Leo like me.
is very perceptive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's my balance.
Yeah.
And now I see the two sides of Leos.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm the hot-headed one. I'm the one that shoot first, ask questions later. And she's more like, I'm gonna think about it if I fuck you up. Yeah. And I'm trying to start to be like that. Where I have to think about things.
Oh.
No, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I was very impulsive in my 19 to about, I would say 28.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. That was the time of my life. It was better not to know me. That's when that PTSD kicked in real good. And people were like, please.
Like a
Give me
hurricane.
help.
Were you like a hurricane? Like
I
a little
was.
like, wow.
Yes. I spent 15 minutes
Tornado.
in jail to know that, yeah, this is not the life that I think I want.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it was just
Imagine.
15 minutes. Yeah, you know how people get 15 minutes of fame? I got 15 minutes of jail time, and bitch was like, I'm good. I'm gonna, give me that path again, Lord. Show me that path you wanted me to go on. Okay, I see it now, and I'm gonna follow it. So, but sometimes people need that smack in the face, like, bitch, get it together. And that was what I needed at the time, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a balance, though, you know what I mean? Like, even with this whole parenting, COVID, it's a balance. Like, you can't have too many extremes. Like, sometimes I let my kids just do nothing but their creative shit. Whatever they want to do, that's creative. Like, my daughter will go off and draw. My son will go off here and draw. And I let them do that for the entire day of what school should be. Like, today's creative day, draw, read, whatever you want to do. And I let them do that because I feel like sometimes they need that, you know?
Yeah. That sounds
And there's also
awesome.
classes in school that, well, not classes in school, but there's lessons in life that school should have, you know? For example, I feel like kids at 16 right now should know how to go operate a bank account. Go use your debit card, you know?
Right.
Some of them have no fucking clue,
Right. Babies. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Those are things that I'm trying to I'm teaching her, and she knows how to do that, and I feel like it's important. So I feel like, you know, if you can homeschool, try it, you know. Sometimes it's like we just gotta take this shit by the reins and just do it ourselves, you know, depending on the situation. COVID showed me a lot about myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And patience.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. But I love it though. I can't complain. Like, even like, how does she do with like today's kids are not like how we grew up. Like, we grew up playing outside.
Right.
You know, they're more into technology. Like, how do you balance that?
I don't. I mean, I just kind of let her do technology for now, and then she does have PE at school.
That's good.
But over the summer we had joined a pool, and she like swam on swim team. So she was like swimming 5 days a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm just like, kind of blows. I don't have an activity for her right now that's like, but the pool's gonna open soon, so she's gonna swim again.
Nice.
I wish I had I was more like I had it all planned, but I don't. I don't. I got half the year.
Is she one of those kids that just stays on her phone?
Yeah, because she's editing.
Yeah. See, my
So-
daughter stays on her iPad, but she draws.
Yes.
She did this.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
So she hand drew it.
She and Piper would love each other.
She
Piper's
hand drew it
working
and
on
then
something like this,
imposed
too.
it digitally, and then we came up with this.
It's so yes, I love it.
Yeah. So I encourage that, like, especially if they're doing something
Yeah.
creative, you know. Like,
Yeah.
when she drew it, I was amazed.
It's great.
I was like, you got it down to my robe.
Yeah.
People who
The
don't
shape
know
is
me,
really nice,
I'm
yeah.
in a robe almost 24/7. Sometimes you catch me outside with my robe. I never knew who that girl was.
Oh man. So you've seen it now, yeah?
I have.
She's
I
horrible.
have.
She's such a
And-
piece of shit. Like, you
Oh
know,
my God.
and we all know who she is, and she's just a piece of garbage.
So
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
so for the marry, fuck, and kill the guys, she's one of them. One of the options. Cash me outside, girl.
Oh, what have they said so far?
So far, nobody's want to fuck her, so they all want to kill her so far. So
Okay.
it's a good day in heaven.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Is that bad to say? Forgive us, but we still go smoke.
Some people, though.
Yes. So anyway, girl.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do a quick game of drink and smoke. This is what drink, smoke, or answer.
Okay.
You get to pick.
Okay.
You're drinking sparkling water, so that will
That's
not
right.
count. So you
It's
might
smoke,
need to fire
smoke,
your
or answers.
yes. So with you, because you're we don't want to get you too fucked up. When it say smoke, we're gonna let you take 2 hits,
Okay.
which is
Okay. Great.
got it. Those are the
Okay.
rules, and then or you answer.
Okay.
Who's your worst comedian ever? It could be local. It could be a celebrity.
Oh,
it could
God,
be
ever?
whoever.
God, that's.
So we drop the names on you.
Oh no! I
motherfuckers.
mean, no.
Drop the names on you, motherfuckers.
No, I've seen worse comedians than people in this town.
Ooh,
So,
do tell.
yeah. I mean, it's just like open micers and you know, in like big rooms.
Name me one girl.
God, I don't even remember their fucking names. And they're just like people that are just like
Shots
doing
fired.
it,
Till,
you know?
till.
Ugh, it's just horrible.
Okay, give me a celebrity then. Someone that we know.
Someone that who do I think is the worst comedian celebrity? Oh, I don't. It's more like the last Jim Gaffigan special. I couldn't get through it. I watched like 10 minutes and I'm like, and I'll watch anything. I'll watch it 10 minutes. I really did not like Nanette. There's like, you know, like
Yeah.
but not the worst. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm curry favor. But like, I mean, it's, God. Oh, you know who really sucks? The guy that used to work with Chappelle, the white dude that did the 3 mics, Neil Brennan.
Okay.
Oh, Crystalia. Crystalia is the answer. He fucking sucks. He sucks in the room.
Okay. Okay, what's the worst gift you've ever received?
I had a boyfriend who, for Christmas, gave me like a framed Monet print, and it was huge. And the frame was like really gilded and really hideous, but the print was like, Monets are beautiful, sunsets and haystacks and things like this, but the print was like, it was like yellow and green and blue. Like, it wasn't pretty. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I could fall in love with this. You know, like, it wasn't just something that was undeniably gorgeous. It was
What did you do with it?
We left it in the garage for years and years. I thought he was colorblind. Like, it was like extravagant. He was like, look at this thing I gave you. It's like, oh.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Which celebrity would you want to burn in hell?
Trump.
Fair enough. Yes. What would you sell your soul for? If anything.
Oh, like the life of my family.
That is so selfless.
That's it.
That is so selfless. That is so selfless. A motherfucker said a badass house. Okay. What was the last law you broke?
Oh man. I'm sure there's something. I break the law all the time.
It's just I break the law all the time while she pours her drink.
I do. I'm just like, what's the last thing that I did? I mean, definitely there were periods of time during the pandemic that I like pretended to swipe out getting out of Walmart. Definitely, I've stolen groceries from Walmart in the last 2 years. Easily.
I would never imagine.
I know. That's why I do it, because they never would ever guess. They never ever would guess.
Let me ask, is that where your white privilege
This is 100%. 100% my white privilege. I fucking rip off Walmart. 100%.
Yes! Coming from the fucking privilege herself. I fucking love it. Fuck you, Walmart. I hate Walmart.
Fuck you. If I could do it, I mean, I've done it at some of the grocery stores, but then they got better at it, you know, but Walmart really, like, the way they fuck people over. They expect people to, like, donate.
Yeah. That's what the fuck I call finessing.
Yes.
You can finesse.
And I just look like someone that's not going to do it, so... Fuck them. Yeah. I think the fucking roast we got for Christmas.
Tickled me.
I think
what? A roast?
Yes. It's like beautiful. I think we got that for free off of
roast.
I didn't even know which store it was, but like we were like,
yes.
Didn't beep. Here we go. Fuck this.
Yes, I love it. I fucking love it. My cheeks are hurting. Yes.
It's just not.
Walmart, you gotta be quicker than that.
I know. If I can trick you, you deserve it. Really.
Yes. Oh, that just made my fucking day. Yes. I would never imagine that. No. You and that warrior haircut. Y'all out here finessing.
I know. I really think, I love when people think I'm righteous, because I'm not really. You know, like I have my causes, but like my ethical map is, you know,
I love
like
it.
it's
I
not.
Love it. Well, I cannot even let this show go by without giving you your flowers. This is the things that I do. So giving you your flowers is just acknowledging all what I've noticed that you do for others.
Oh.
And first of all, you've always been a very great friend to me.
Oh, good.
Yes. We've had numerous talks. I can't even, you know, like you give such a bright, positive outlook on a different perspective on things, especially one that I would never have thought, you know, and you're so gracious doing it. No, like
I
seriously,
hope so.
You're really a good friend. You listen. You, I feel like you're one of those people who takes themselves out of the situation and try to listen to all parties and help everyone. You know what I mean? Like you're just a positive person to be around, and I love you for that. And I want to let you know, if no one's let you know, that you are amazing contribution to the comedy scene, like what you're doing with Blaze and Amused. Like that's amazing. I love to see women just empower other women and help other women to do better and be great. Like so.
I want more strong female comedians. you know, and men comedians. I want more strong men comedians too.
Yeah.
Like
There's a lot of them.
I mean, like,
you know how like when we say Black Lives Matter, then they come with All Lives Matter.
You're totally right.
Like,
You're totally
right.
There's
a lot of them.
Right.
That's true for a little
but
bit.
I really, yes. I mean, in our community, I really want to see women get up there and say whatever the fuck they want, whatever the fuck they want, you know, and just see what it sounds like coming out of your mouth, because I feel like a lot of like just what does it sound like when you say things that are like really powerful as a stand-up comedian, and you know, can you make it funny?
Yes.
Like that's the challenge. Like that's what I really. You should come to the open mic when you feel like it.
I will.
That's the vibe of the open mic.
Okay. Yes.
But we're not like gonna give advice or like here's what you should. But like I want the vibe to be like let's say fucked up stuff. Yeah. Let's find it out in the room.
Like let's be ourselves.
Let's be ourselves.
Don't feel just because you got some dark jokes that they won't get it. I like dark jokes.
Get it out though.
And I love dark jokes coming from women because I always hear it from men.
I do too. I really would like to hear that kind of stuff. Like
I love it.
You know, these are the thoughts that we actually have. So let's fucking hear it.
Let's fucking say it.
Yeah. I would like to, So I would like, those are things I'm looking forward to.
I love that.
And promoting as like a vibe.
Yes.
And
I love that it's you doing it.
Yeah, I really didn't want to.
No, I love that. But, and now what a lot of people don't know is that you've been on TV.
Yeah.
So please tell the fucking people
that
don't fucking know. She ain't just your regular now. Just, come on, girl, tell them.
I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I used to be on Girls Behaving Badly, which is with Chelsea Handler.
Yes.
And that's why I moved to LA, because I got cast on that show from doing stand-up in New York. And so it was, I get to do comedy on television, and then I get to be around.
I used to love that show, by the way.
It's really fun. Yeah. It's really fun. Chelsea was scary as shit.
Really?
Scared the shit out of me. Yeah, she was so scary. Oh my god, they put so much makeup on me. Like when they put so much makeup on me, like I started to be like are they building me a new face? Like, how much fucking makeup did you have to put on me?
Is that all for just lighting?
Yes, but I mean, Steph, like I had makeup done for like headshots and things like that, but the amount of makeup when I got to LA and sat in a chair for a show was like, oh.
I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face when I'm
That's
with
exactly
you.
It was like, it was so nuts. It was, and I would be like, so scared.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's dope though. That's dope.
It was honestly, a great time in my life.
That's good. How long did you do that?
I did a season, and then it was canceled. So it's like a blip, like a you.
It's a significant blip because
it was for me at the time.
I love that fucking show. I remember that show. Yeah.
I mean, I was there trying to be like, what's the next thing that I could get on? Is there another women's stand-up show? Is there another? And at the time, there wasn't really that type of opportunity. Yeah. So I did the Comedy Store for 4 years. Yeah. And just did stand-up and got on shows and stuff. It was an intense, cool time.
I think you've had a really
I did some cool stuff, I wanted to, definitely I had wanted to pursue making it. Yeah. Yeah. I was there. That was my class. I was close.
Yeah.
And I quit because I just couldn't.
That's dope, though.
I just couldn't.
That's dope. What are you doing next? What's your future shit next?
I don't know. I really, right now, I really hope that this space at Artibella and this Tuesday night thing can be really cool. Yeah. That's my major focus. My work shit, I gotta figure that out. But for artistic endeavors like that, I really want to try to make that a good room.
Yeah. Nice.
Who knows?
It's a dope.
It has potential.
Yes, I've done a couple shows there, and it's It's amazing.
I want to get the vibe right.
Yes, the vibe already is there.
It's pretty good, yeah.
I love it in there. The food
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
The you take your weed there, so the vibe's amazing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
And
you're
the
gonna do so
drinks
great
are
on that
good.
show.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. I'm
You're gonna do
stoked.
great on
I'm
it.
stoked. Yes. But like, yes, I'm excited for that. So
It's 4 women, 3 men.
really,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know who's on that. I just want to
Okay.
go up there and see that shit. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm so excited. Yes. January 25th, Artabella.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Artabella, we're getting it popping. Yes. Is there anyone you want to shout out to? Any shows coming up? Well, just shout that one out.
Yeah, that's the
Any
major one. And
people?
then I'm doing a show at January 29th, that next Saturday, called Lady Bits at the screening room.
Okay.
That Jem Lamfers is producing, and it's got a good lineup. If you want to see a women's show,
Yes.
it's got a really nice lineup. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah,
And
it's really cool.
that's where?
the screening room.
The screening room.
I'm not sure the time.
Who produces that?
Jen Lamfers,
Okay.
and it's called Lady Bits,
Yeah.
and it looks solid.
Okay.
Yeah, a good time.
Yes.
Good night out.
Excited for that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
You're
This
welcome.
has been so fucking dope. It's been amazing. Like, you're always a rock star when you come on here. Like, really nice
This
to
is
meet
the
you.
first time I've been on.
When will you come over?
Well, I love
Just
talking
come
to
down
you.
with you.
Yeah, I love talking to you, dude.
Yes.
You,
Thank you so much. This was great. Good night, people. Good evening, good morning, whatever it was to you. Put your blunts in the air. This is Sessions with Stephanie. Stay high, stay blessed. Have a good one, and we out.